Guest is a man who wears his Catholicism like a badge of honor, Mr. Bill O'Reilly. It is good to see you, Brother Bill.
Am I the better mind here? Because if so, we're going to get canceled.
Yes. No, you are the better mind. And on this topic of net effect, do you really believe President Trump could do anything to have Christians / the evangelical vote turn away from him and his movement?
Well, my mail says that there are many former Trump supporters angry at the president, and they don't like all this. So, sure. I don't know why President Trump, with all the things he's got to deal with, bothers with it. You may be right. He just has to be in the arena. He's got to be in the gladiatorial arena every night. But it didn't do the country any good, I don't think. This whole Christian battle. But I'm going to make a couple of points here.
Please.
You know, we live in a country, Cuomo, where it's you're bad, he's bad, no, he's good, you're bad. We always have to take sides. There's always got to be a hero and a villain. Okay? That was a Beach Boys song. Always. Both of these men are right. All right? The Pope is right that his pacifism, and that's what it is, all right, that's his philosophy, would lead to a much better world if embraced. Donald Trump is right by saying there is a danger to the world and that with America's power, he's compelled to confront the danger. Both men are right. So now we have their cross currents. So I'm trying back channels to get, I can mediate this, Cuomo. I could have both of them in the room, and by a half an hour, they'd be best pals. Because there isn't a situation where, no, this one is right and this one is wrong. It's not that. They are both have different jobs. They are doing their jobs, in my opinion, both of them. And so why are we fighting about this? Now, I don't believe that Pope Leo will ever see me, but that's the message I would carry to the Pope.
Well, if he won't see you, how can you be the guy to mediate it?
I'm trying. It's all you can do in life is try.
Oh,
because
all right.
I know I have the president's attention.
Well, that I know.
No,
the Pope is a little different.
I wish I could.
Look, here's the problem. The problem isn't that they're both right. The problem is that the president is speaking with disrespect about the Pope, and that they're making him a political figure. He's not a political figure. And that's what this is about. But, you know, this is about who he is as a person, not necessarily the policy. The outcome of what happens in Iran is very much in doubt. And it does seem like there's only one person who wants this to end, which is America. The regime is loving this bill. Israel is loving this.
Well, I know Israel is. I don't know if Iran is. They lost 4 or 5 members of their Politburo, whatever you want to call it, this week. I believe that the Hormuz situation is going to turn the tide in favor of America. All right, there were 9 vessels turned back without any violence, no boarding. And everybody's going, whoa, why didn't we do this in the first place? So I believe this is a very effective strategy. And that's why there'll probably be negotiations starting up again this weekend. But it's not a one-upsmanship for me. I mean, it's, look.
Go ahead. I was going to just ask you.
It's not a one-upsmanship.
Why is it, but why is it good now, and it was bad last week when it was closed the same way by the regime?
Well, I said it was good last week, so maybe that's the better mind thing. I thought from
you thought it was good that the regime shut down the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah, that America got involved with the Strait of Hormuz. And I think that this is the way to strangle the mullahs and force them to the table.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.